Manchester United's striker dilemma continues. Despite heavy spending, Manchester United have already splashed £133.5 million this summer on Matthias Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo. Yet the club's long-standing striker crisis remains unresolved. With pre-season underway and no out-and-out centre-forward secured, frustrations are mounting, especially for manager Ruben Amorim. United's squad has landed in Chicago for their U.S. pre-season tour, but they do so without a reliable No. 9. The clock is ticking with their Premier League opener against Arsenal looming on August 17th. Marcus Rashford has exited for Barcelona on loan, and Rasmus Højlund, who managed just 10 goals in 52 appearances last season, only 4 in the league, struggled to deliver. With these gaps up front, fans are losing patience. United's search for a new striker is intensifying. They're now focused on RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko and also keeping tabs on PSG's Randal Kolo Muani. However, they've already missed out on key targets. Liam Delap joined Chelsea, Hugo Ekitike went to Liverpool, and Victor Gyökeres signed for Arsenal. Despite investing heavily in Cunha and Mbeumo signed from Wolves and Brentford, respectively, the club still lacks a prolific frontman. Young left-back Diego Leon is their only other addition, which falls short of Amorim's hopes to have major deals finalized. Before pre-season began, last season's attacking woes were evident as United scored just 44 goals in 38 league matches, finishing a dismal 15th. That lack of firepower has left fans and pundits questioning whether another season of blunt attacking play is inevitable. Transfer developments Mirror Football reports that negotiations around Mbeumo dragged on for weeks, and there's growing concern that United may kick off the season without securing a new striker. However, there's hope. RB Leipzig have reportedly lowered their asking price for Benjamin Sesko, with suggestions that €70 million, £60 million approx, could now be enough to close the deal. Arsenal had initially backed off when Leipzig demanded between £68 million and £85 million. United's head of scouting, Christopher Wiebel, has personally observed Sesko and is strongly advocating for the club to sign the 22-year-old, who netted 22 goals in 45 appearances last season. However, with his contract running until 2029, United may need to offload players like Jadon Sancho and Alejandro Garnacho to create room financially. Randal Kolo Muani is another name on United's radar. The French international has been exiled to PSG's youth team under Luis Enrique and is clearly not in the manager's plans. Last season, he spent time on loan at Juventus, but the Italian side have seen multiple bids rejected. PSG are seeking £52 million for the forward, who still has 3 years left on his contract after his £76.4 million move from Frankfurt. Other transfer news elsewhere. Manchester United have missed out on Tyrese Nubasi, the 16-year-old midfielder, who recently departed Manchester City's academy, has chosen to join French side Strasbourg instead. Despite United's interest, Nubasi felt his development would be best served abroad. In a farewell message, he said, "After 2 incredible years of dedication and growth, it's time for a new challenge." Meanwhile, United confirmed the signing of Bryan Mbeumo for £71 million, marking their second major attacking acquisition this summer. This could prove pivotal for Amorim, who is aiming to bounce back from a disastrous 2024-25 campaign that saw United finish 15th, losing 18 games in total. The club remains active in the transfer market, with plans to bring in a new goalkeeper and reinforcements in defense. That urgency has been heightened by a fresh injury blow to Andre Onana, who suffered a torn hamstring and is now expected to miss the start of the season. Backup goalkeeper Altay Bayındır is reportedly seeking more playing time elsewhere, leaving United short-handed in goal. A move for Aston Villa's Emiliano Martinez was quickly rejected by the Midlands club. Despite United proposing a loan, Villa were unimpressed, especially since Martinez recently signed a contract extension. As a result, Royal Antwerp's Sen Lamens has emerged as a new candidate, though he lacks top-level experience. The Belgian keeper is seen as a long-term project and a possible successor to Onana, according to Manchester Evening News. United are seriously considering the 21-year-old as part of their rebuilding plans. Midfield plans and more targets. With Christian Eriksen gone and Casemiro's future uncertain, United are also targeting midfield reinforcements. Their top target is Javi Guerra of Valencia, who started 31 of the club's 38 La Liga matches last season and has rejected a contract extension. Reports from Marca suggest Guerra is demanding improved terms amid United's interest. The Spanish club hoped to build their midfield around him, but Guerra wasn't convinced by their vision. Currently valued at around £17 million. Valencia are holding out for at least £23 million due to a 30% sell-on clause owed to Villarreal. United, for their part, are reportedly prepared to offer up to £21.6 million. Mbeumo's Ronaldo inspiration. New arrival Bryan Mbeumo has shared his admiration for Cristiano Ronaldo after joining the Red Devils. Speaking after finalizing his move from Brentford, Mbeumo revealed that he idolized the Portuguese superstar while growing up. "My first kit had Ronaldo's name on the back," he said. "As a kid, it was always Ronaldo or Messi. Then it became Neymar and Eden Hazard. My dream was to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Now it's happening." Ronaldo scored 145 goals for United across 2 stints and helped them win 3 Premier League titles and a Champions League crown. Cementing his place as a club legend, Rashford's fresh start in Spain. It's now official. Marcus Rashford has departed Manchester United and joined Barcelona on loan. The England forward had not played for United since December 2024. Following a fallout with Amorim over training performances, a brief loan spell at Aston Villa saw flashes of his old self. But a season-ending injury halted his momentum. Now, at 27, Rashford has a fresh opportunity to reignite his career under Hansi Flick at Camp Nou. Barcelona will cover his wages though. Rashford has accepted a pay cut from his £325,000 weekly salary. The Catalan Giants also hold a £26 million option to buy at the end of the season. Rashford faces stiff competition from young star Lamine Yamal and Brazilian winger Rafinha. Yamal is one of football's brightest talents, registering 18 goals and 16 assists last season. Rafinha had an even better campaign, scoring 34 and assisting 17. Despite the challenge, Rashford's arrival has been met with excitement. A mural was even painted in his honor by Barca fans. He's set to wear the No. 14 shirt, previously worn by Pablo Torre. Rashford leaves Old Trafford with 138 goals in 426 appearances and 5 major trophies. He's also scored 17 goals in 62 caps for England after enduring a difficult final chapter at United. This move offers him a golden chance to rebuild his confidence and, perhaps, write a new legacy in La Liga. Manchester United's rebuild intensifies. Amid transfer drama and tactical revolution, Manchester United's summer continues to be dominated by high-stakes decisions, on-field preparations, and off-field speculation, as the club navigates a pivotal transitional phase under new head coach Ruben Amorim. The pressure is mounting to fix long-standing issues, chief among them the hunt for a clinical striker. One of the more surprising developments this week is Tottenham Hotspur's interest in young midfield star Kabi Ma. According to TBR Football, Spurs have made an initial inquiry about the 20-year-old despite his contract with United running until 2027. The North London club are closely monitoring his situation, sparking concern among supporters that United might struggle to hold on to their brightest academy talent amid ongoing turbulence. Would United be wise to cash in on Mainoo if a major offer lands? Or is he an untouchable cornerstone of this rebuild? Rashford speaks out after Barcelona move. Meanwhile, Marcus Rashford has broken his silence following his loan switch to Barcelona. Despite a turbulent year at Old Trafford and 2 loan spells in quick succession, Rashford chose not to criticize his boyhood club. Manchester United are in a period of transition and have been for a while. Rashford said, "I've got nothing bad to say about the club. I wish them success in the future." Rashford's departure, confirmed earlier this week, is part of a broader shakeup at United. New arrivals like Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo have already joined, but Amorim's work is far from finished. Strengthening the midfield and striker positions remains the top priority. According to reports from Spain, United are edging closer to a deal for Valencia's Javi Guerra. A verbal agreement on personal terms has been reached, and United are ready to submit a £21.5 million offer to finalize the move before rivals like AC Milan can step in. Guerra, known for his composure, creativity, and physical presence, could be the perfect complement to Mainoo in midfield. But some wonder if United should instead focus on adding more seasoned names to steer the ship.